Real Madrid just won 1-0 against Getafe. Welcome back to the new video. I'm sorry I've been gone for maybe like 3 weeks. I had a very busy schedule. I didn't even watch Real Madrid live against Villarreal. I didn't make a video about it. I didn't make a video about even better news, which is that Barcelona lost 4-1, which is a very important game, an important game for Real Madrid. If Real Madrid wins this league, I suppose Barcelona fans could go back to this game and think like, if we won it, and maybe this game will cost them the league. Who knows? It's looking like a tight league, and the El Clasico is coming up next in La Liga, and that's going to be a great game. I'm planning to make a video about that, my predictions, and maybe like a combined 11. We'll see. Either way, stay tuned for that. I'm gonna try and post more videos more often now. I didn't make a reaction to that Villarreal victory, which is a big victory. Like I said, we played very well. I didn't even watch it live. I watched it later, but I made some some video remarks, but I didn't have time to record it. I didn't have time to post the video. But yeah, either way, we're here. We won against Getafe. That's what's important. Barcelona barely won against Girona. I didn't make a video about that either. So Barcelona is looking shaky, and to be honest, we didn't look better that much better today. Although we did look good. This game is a game that we could have or maybe should have won even more, like 2, 3, or 4-0. But it's the game that we could have even drawn, which would be very sad. I would be very upset if we lost points to Getafe. Although I truly believe every La Liga fan doesn't like to play against Getafe, especially at away to Getafe. I think they are one of the worst teams to play against. They play the football that's like that, and I'm not gonna lie, I always respected that. I always respected um, well, that kind of style. It's not pretty, it's not nice, but I like it. It has some charm to it because it's like that. But also, it's kind of annoying to play against. I know that Real Madrid like kept a clean sheet for a long time against them, so they do not score goals, and they don't concede much either. Mbappe today, I think, had some chances that he should have taken, but yeah, he took one that he had from Arda Güler, and that's the only goal of the match. But there are so many controversies. Let's go over the game. Let's talk about the players, and let's see what how they played. Maybe we'll do the ratings either. Yeah, maybe we'll do the ratings as well. So let's start with the first half, which was boring. Well, not boring. I didn't watch football. I didn't watch Real Madrid for 2 or 3 weeks, so I was excited to watch it either way. So it was good for me, but generally speaking, it's a nil-nil first half. We played all right. We started without Vinicius, we started with Rodrigo, and we started with Camavinga. So Arda was on the bench, and I think Alaba, yeah, Alaba was playing. I have something to say about him. Alaba was playing, so it was a great lineup. Fede Valverde was playing as a right back as well. I don't want to forget to mention that. But yeah, we played very well. We started the game with intensity, and we kept that intensity throughout the whole half. I don't really remember any chance that Getafe had in the first half. I think they had one shot or two shots maybe, and they were way off target. I think I remember like 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 shots that went really over the bar, like wide. So those are the chances for Getafe that I remember in the first half. In the first half for Real Madrid, we had a great chance for Mbappe, who had the shot, and then he had a shot from far away, which I think first chance that he had, I think it's a beautiful pass from Rodrigo. He cut to the middle from the left flank, which really does feel like it's his preferred position. But today, after that, he didn't do much. But he cut into the middle. He pulled some of the players from Getafe to him, and Mbappe was free on the left then, and he played the ball to him. And Mbappe had really a lot of time to compose himself and take a shot, but he didn't. I mean, he did take a shot, but he didn't take it well. He shot with his left foot, and it was a great save, I guess, from their keeper. But that was the chance that I remember, and I remember some passes from Fede Valverde, maybe that second half, but that went over to Mbappe, and he didn't take them. Um, it was an interesting half. One thing I want to mention is there was a free kick near the end of the half. Maybe not near the end. I don't remember really well when was the free kick, but there was a free kick near the end, and I think there was like a little bit of a conflict between Masantuono and Alaba, and I don't know. Alaba, right after that, the second half, he was subbed off. Now, the commentator was saying that maybe Alonso instructed Masantuono to take the free kick, but Alaba took it upon himself. So that's why he got subbed off. I don't know. I haven't read the news. I haven't seen why did he, if there is anything going on. I don't believe that, to be honest. I think just he got injured. But it was interesting. You can see Masantuano was a little bit frustrated, and it wasn't a bad free kick. It was a little bit too slow to go into the net. But I think Alaba is a great free kick taker. Although I wanted to see Masantuano take it because I like Masantuano. Either way, that's everything that's notable from the first half. Second half was much more interesting because Alaba was taken off and Raul Asensio came in, and you guys may know I like Raul Asensio very much. I don't think there were any changes, but it was known that Arda and Vinicius are going to make an appearance, and we're going to talk about them in a minute. So before that, many Fede Valverde passes. I just want to talk about this. For me, he was the man of the match for me today. I know Mbappe got the man of the match award, and he was really, really the only danger in attack today, maybe. Rodrigo didn't do much after that sequence in the first half, and I think Mbappe was the one who took responsibility to score and attack and dribble, and he did everything. That's true. But Fede Valverde was so good, and it's a question for me that I want to know if you guys agree or what's your opinion on. Should he play a right back as his natural position? Because we have Trent, who's not as good at defending as a right back. He can play it in the midfield, I think. We can try and play him there. And we have a midfielder, Fede Valverde, who could maybe go and play it as a right back. So maybe they can interchange. I made a TikTok about that, where maybe we can play a 3-4-3 or a 3-4-2-1 or 3-4, and that doesn't make sense, right? 3-4-1-2, I guess. Either way, I'm getting ahead of myself. Where I'm sorry, Valverde and Trent would exchange in that midfield and right wing back position. Either way, Valverde was so good today. Defensively, very good. Offensively, very good. Passing, dribbling, shooting, everything. He was very good. He almost scored a goal as well. And I think even that free kick that Mbappe had, he had a very good chance. It was a free kick right on the other edge of the box, and I thought we were going to score there. I think Mbappe took it. It was close. He shot at the keeper's angle, at the keeper's side, and the ball just went beside the post. But I think Valverde should have just struck it, or I think Arda could have had it because it was perfect for a left footer to curve it in, and Arda can't do that. So Mbappe taking it, I'm not mad. It was a good try, but I think Valverde or Arda could have had a better chance there. Either way, Valverde is so good. So many. I think I remember like three over the top balls for Mbappe, and they were pitch perfect. They literally created a goal chance where Mbappe scuffed it, or I think he tried to lob the keeper from Getafe. I don't remember his name now, but he tried to lob him, and he just passed the ball to him, and he just got it. Um, Other than that, that's why maybe Mbappe is not my man of the match. It's Valverde, but Mbappe also deserved it. None, it's not negotiable to be honest. It's not like he didn't deserve it. Other than that, Vinicius and Arda came on. Let's talk about them immediately. Masantuana came off. He didn't have a great game. He's always hungry, which I respect, and I like Masantuana. He'll be a great player for us. But he came off, and Rodrigo came off. Bellingham came off as well. Well, who had a wait? Did he? Yeah, he came off at one point, I think, but later. Either way, he had a great game, Bellingham. I'm really happy to have him. And we have a like a luxury problem. Let's say we have Bellingham and Arda at the same position, and not to mention Nico Paz, who is tearing up La Liga. I just saw a goal he scored against Juventus. It's crazy. I don't know what we're gonna do with that position, that number 10. But I believe in Xavi. He's gonna figure it out. Either way. Bellingham was good. Arda and Vinicius came in, and Vinicius all as soon as he came in, he impacted the game. You can see how electric he is, how much he tears the opposition's defense whenever he touches the ball and runs for it. I just think he should just be more composed. He should control some of his emotions here. But maybe today is what got us the lead, his emotions and his temperament and his character, because you can see he was let's say rage baiting the opponents, and that right back, I think his name was Ruiz, maybe. Rico. I think Rico is on his search. Sorry, I don't know many Getafe players. I know Borja Mayoral, and that's it. No, that's not it. That's not, I know Borja Iglesias as well. Either way, and Janet. And getting this beside the point. I know a lot, but I can't remember right now. So he was rage baiting that Rico right back, and he immediately got a yellow card, and he made another challenge, which was almost the second yellow, not almost, but you can see that he was getting frustrated. He was yelling, and there was like conflict between him and Vinicius, and Getafe's manager made the right choice. He took him off, but at the grand scheme of things, I think he shouldn't have done that. Right now, it's easy to say, but Nyom, I know Nyom. I remember him from somewhere. I don't know where, but I know Nyom. When I heard his name, I remembered and I checked out. He's 37 years old, and for a 37-year-old veteran, to be honest, to make that kind of a mistake is kind of unforgivable. I know that's the way that Getafe plays, and I know that's the way that they function. I know that their manager told him, go there, foul him, get a yellow. I don't care, just stop him. But that was crazy, and I know some people are debating, was that a straight red, because totally just first he tripped Vinicius, and then and also at the same time, actually, he grabbed his face. And okay, let's say Vinicius was dribbling him off and he was just trying to stop him, but ball was like in our box. So I don't even know if I think our players had the ball, but we just got it, and we were about to start the counter, but it wasn't even a counter. It was just a potential counter, let's say. And I don't know why he did that. And for me, that's a clear red. I think it's very unsportsmanlike. He didn't even Vinicius was not even close to the ball. He was just making a run, and to do that just to a free player, to stop him that way, he didn't even he didn't even tackle him. I think he just kicked him in the leg and put a hand over his face this way, like this. So I don't know. I think it's a straight red. And it's kind of crazy because it was like maybe like 30 seconds after he came on, and it was a whole chaos there. And like 1 minute after that, Real Madrid have a chance. And I know people are gonna say, of course they're gonna score a goal after that, but it was just a very very bad decision from Jenna, I think, the captain, and the defense from Getafe just falls asleep there. I guess it was in their head maybe, but Mbappe just goes through. I mean, not goes through. He just makes little run, and of course it's harder to pick him out. Who else? They've been so crucial for Real Madrid this season, and I think Arda should be a starter. I think that's not a debate anymore. Like without Arda, Mbappe would have like 4 goals, 4 less goals, maybe not that much, but who knows? I mean, Arda is so crucial to to that Real Madrid attack, and he's like a playmaker that we need right now. Bellingham is a great playmaker, but I don't think he has playmaking abilities like Arda. Now Bellingham has a lot of other things that Arda doesn't, but I think Arda and Bellingham should be playing at the starting line. I mean, that may create some problems in the midfield, but I'm sure Xabi Alonso can figure it out. So yeah, I'm yapping a little bit too much. Either way, we score a goal. Mbappe scores. Arda assisted him. Great finish. He almost missed that as well. I think the post helped us getting. The keeper saved it. I mean, he didn't save it. He got a touch on the ball, but the post. Then the ball was going to the post, and it hit it, and it went into the net. So which is good. Now, next up, I want to talk because right after that, maybe not right after that, a few minutes after that, they got a second red card, which is kind of symbolic because this team This team doesn't play football. They play like wrestling slash football. I don't know. And they're just so aggressive. So many kicks, so many fouls, so many things like that. Alex, what is his last name? I can't remember. He should have got a yellow card for simulation. That in the first half when Fede Valverde got the ball from him, he was on the ground, clutching his foot for like 5 minutes, and he did not even get touched, and it was like a penalty shot. No, it's not even close. So yeah, it's haram ball from Getafe, which everyone got used to already. But either way, they got a second. Their player got a second yellow. The guy with a mustache, I can't remember his name. Respect for the mustache. Either way, he just kicks Vinicius. I guess he's rage baited him again as well. But I don't know. I don't know what was in their heads. I don't know what was in their heads because Borja Iglesias as well. Is that Borja Iglesias, or am I missing? Maybe it's some other Iglesias, but I know he's like a cap. No, he's not the captain. Jana is the captain, but he's very important for Getafe. Either way, he was so mad. You can see it in his eyes. I thought he was gonna cry. Like he was like this. He was he was blinking so fast while talking to Vinicius, and after that they had like a verbal conflict as well. I think overall Vinicius impacted the game, even though he didn't assist, he didn't score. He had a terrible shot. And that's it. And actually, one more thing, we could have drawn this game where Militao just sleeps. I don't know what was that. He was looking at the player who was totally like in the midfield and just left a hole where their attacker was in there, I guess. And Raul Asensio was to the right, trying to defend the cross. Of course, the cross comes in or the pass, and Militao is nowhere to be seen. That was such a bad reaction from him, and I don't know what happened. He's having such a great game today and this whole season, but stuff like this kind of makes me scared and makes me feel and believe like maybe we do need a center back, but I don't know. I believe in Meli and I believe in Raul Asensio and of course Hausen, and he'll be important, very very important. We didn't have him today. Now let's go to the player just really quick. I know I'm talking a little bit too much about this. Courtois, I love you. He saved us. That's why he's the best goalkeeper in the world. He can have the whole game without any save. He can have a whole game sleeping on the goal, and he will clutch and save us like that at the end. So he saved us this point. If you want to rate him, I'll give him like a 9 because he just won us the game with that. Fede Valverde, I'll give him a 9 as well because he's the best player that. Okay, I'm reaching a little bit, but he's one of the best players I've seen play football. He's good at everything, and I love him. And I love that he's getting back to form. Now, Alaba didn't play well. I mean, he didn't play bad. He didn't play good either. I'll give him a 6.5. Militao, I'll give a 6 because we could have lost the game because actually I'll give him 5.5 because that was awful. Now Carreras didn't do much, didn't have much to do as well. I think like connection between him and Rodrigo is not as good as between him and Vinicius, if that makes sense. Either way, I'll give him a 6.5 as well. Tchouaméni, he was good today, 7.2 maybe. Did what he had to do. Had a great shot that went over the bar, unfortunately. Now, who was there? Camavinga. I think Camavinga had a great game. He's such a good player, and we have so many midfielders: Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Bellingham, Valverde are the even Nico Paz, if he comes, even Trent can play midfield, and they're all world class. Well, not maybe world class, but we have many world class players in that position, and it's hard to decide who should play and when and where. But I don't know. I'm just happy that we have them. I guess Camavinga was so good today. I'll give him an 8. So who do we have? Bellingham. I'll give him an 8 as well. He was very very good. He had a slow start to the game, but after he picked up, he was so good, so crucial. He had one incredible pass to Mbappe. I think Mbappe didn't score that chance. That's what I'm talking about. He didn't score much chances he was given. So we could have won even more, but we also could have drawn this game, and it will be totally on Mbappe missing those chances and Militao as well. But either way, I'm getting carried away. Rodrigo, he had a great first 15 to 20 minutes. Then after he was nowhere near. He was, I don't know. He was out of this game. So I'll give him a 5.5, 6. Not bad. Actually 5.5. Now let's go to the Masantuano. I'll give him a 6 as well. Not a great game, nothing special. Now Mbappe, I'll give him an 8.5. Very good today, scored a goal. And let's go to the subs. I'll go Vinicius. I'll give him a 7 because he didn't do much, but he changed the game, and Ardell gave a 7.5 because Arde is amazing. Either way, this is the end of the video. I'm making this a video a little bit too long. Even though it's not that important, it's Getafe. We don't need to talk about Getafe this much, I guess. No disrespect to any Getafe fans. I feel for you. Either way, now next video I'm gonna try and make a video about Barcelona and Real Madrid. It's gonna be a prediction video and combined 11. All right, I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.